Hi, it's Miss Pitzel at the Optionalist Library, and I'm book talking historical fiction called The Boy in the Striped Pajamas by John Boyne. Historical fiction is not usually the most popular genre. However, this is during World War II, Germany, and it's set, I really shouldn't say Germany, it's set in Auschwitz, which was in Poland. So our main character is Bruno, who is a 9-year-old boy, but this is not a book for 9-year-olds. Bruno's family is having to move from their luxurious house in Berlin to this house in the middle of nowhere. Well, it's the commandant's house at Auschwitz. And Bruno, as a 9-year-old, his bedroom window looks out at the camp, and he's like, oh, look at all the people there in the striped pajamas. So, one of the things about this book is, like, he and his sister Gretel, who's 12, they mispronounce. They say out with. They're at out with, and they call, instead of calling Adolf Hitler the Führer, they call him the Fury. And actually, other people call him that as well. This boy, he's in the middle of nowhere. He's lacking adventure. He's missing his friends. So he decides to go exploring to the camp. Well, he doesn't get into the camp per se, but he meets the boy on the other side of the fence whose name is Shmuel, and what a coincidence. They happen to share the exact same birthday, same month, day, and year. So they are both the exact same age, and Bruno's like, oh, we're twins. Bruno is totally clueless about what's going on, and it's one of the things that kind of upsets people sometimes when they're reading this book, is like, how can you be so clueless? The majority of people were very clueless until there were 2 survivors who actually escaped and were able to give testimony about what was going on in Auschwitz. Most of the world, including people in Germany and Poland, were clueless about what was going on in concentration camps. So this is a fictionalized version, and it's really from the point of view of this very clueless child. And we generally know what went on. We have enough knowledge to know what went on in the camps, and he does not. And it's the second time I've read this book. It's an extremely short book. The author and the publisher actually decided to call it a fable for certain reasons, because, like, if you think it's outlandish that Bruno would be so clueless for the entire time, if you think it's, the fact that they never use the word Auschwitz, because the author says, I wanted this to be able to represent any concentration camp. There's things like Bruno, when he goes to visit Shmuel at the gate or the fence, he will bring food with him, but he gets peckish along the way, and he decides to eat the food, and then it wouldn't be right to like tease Shmuel with just this little bite of cake. Some of the food does make it to Shmuel, but Bruno really wants to explore the camp, inside the camp. He thinks it's going to be like Berlin. There's going to be markets and all these other things. So it's a really powerful book without being graphic. Like I said, it's not meant for 9-year-olds. They kind of list this as like 7th grade on up, but there are a lot of adults who've read this book. So it's a good, I guess what you could say, conversation starter about the Holocaust. All right. I know that this is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, so if this is not, I will help you find something else. Have a fantastic day and keep on reading.